guys have your cell phones on vibrate? You know, cell phone usage in public has gotten way out of hand. I was in the restroom at my day job. Somebody was talking on their cell phone in the next stall. It's infuriating. Finally, I had to say something. I was like, hey. If I have to sit here and listen to your dumb conversation, how in the hell am I supposed to come? My break's almost over. I'm trying to concentrate. Will you please shut the hell up or say something sexy? Who would say reply, will you please leave the ladies' room? Come on, it's a joke. I've been at that job for almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. I've been written up one time only, for saying nice tits to a coworker. Like I said to the boss, that is not sexual harassment because I said it sarcastically. To a male coworker. He's wearing a white dress shirt without anything on underneath it. They can speak for all of us when I say don't need to see your dark hairy nipples in the workplace. So my name is William. Ladies, it's Will Yum. That's right, ladies, just got the new glasses. These thick-ass lenses make my brown eyes pop. Hashtag glaucoma. I got glaucoma. It's called narrow angle glaucoma. The doctor said, your eyes are shaped differently and that's why you're farsighted. Like, I was told I had to wear glasses because I sat too close to the television. Damn it. I knew it. I used to always get blamed for all my afflictions. I needed glasses. My mom's like, that's because you sit too close to the television. I needed braces. I told you not to chew like that. He's got asthma. That's because he's too lazy to breathe. No, it's because you smoked all through the pregnancy. I come from a very large Catholic family. I'm the youngest of 7. And people say, oh, the baby. You must have been spoiled. No, I got my ass kicked by everybody in that house. It was brutal. But over the years, large families become smaller. And one by one, I had to watch as my siblings departed this earth. And as of last October, I lost my last remaining sibling. I win. I win! And I gotta be honest with you, my 2 remaining siblings are not gonna like that joke. What, I gotta wait for them to die before I can tell that joke? I don't think I can wait. I think I'm next. Yeah, man, I took a sleep study. They woke me up and put me on oxygen. That's not good. The doctor said, like, hey, man, we thought we were going to lose you. Your oxygen levels dropped to very dangerous levels. I said, if you don't get this CPAP machine with oxygen, there's a very good chance you could have a heart attack or a stroke and die in your sleep. And I was like, die in my sleep? Oh, my God. That is awesome. Who doesn't want to die in their sleep? How did you die? I don't know. I slept right through that shit. First he went to bed, then he woke up dead. He went peaceful, surrounded by fucking no one. When I was in the hospital. I had COVID back in 2020, and I'm fat. I got asthma. Of course I was in the hospital. Lost my sense of smell, sense of taste, put on 60 fucking pounds in the hospital. Crazy. So I finally get out of the hospital. The doctor comes in and he goes, yeah, we happen to notice on the MRI that you also have arthritis in your spine. I was like, from the COVID? Like, no, sometimes the parents will pass that down. Did either one of your parents have arthritis? I'm like, yeah, my mom had it, but she had it in her hands. But she used to always hit me in my spine. That's probably how she passed it down. So a year and a half, I didn't get a chance to see my grandchildren. My youngest granddaughter was 2 the last time she saw me. So a year and a half later, she forgot me. And when she saw me, she goes, what's your name? I said, I'm Grampy, sweetie. She said, who's your daddy? No, I'm your dad's dad. And not only that, you're named after me. Your name is Willa. My name is Will. And she said, you just said your name was Grampy. Now I'm involved in a circular argument with a 3-year-old, and she's winning. I'm trying to explain it. I'm like, no, Grampy's my title. So I'm Grampy to you, I'm Dad to your dad, and I'm Will to everybody else. And she said, that doesn't sound real. I said, I'll tell you what's not real, Santa Claus. And I ran away. Come on, it's a joke. I can't run. I got arthritis in my spine. So I had 2 grown sons. I like the way that they turned out. One of my sons is very accomplished in his field. He works for a major news agency in Washington, D.C. He goes to the White House Correspondents' Dinner every year. He has been awarded an Emmy. And occasionally he'll get blackout drunk and piss the bed. Yeah, and I found that out while we were on vacation and sharing a hotel bed. And I woke up and my pants were wet. And I was like, what the? I said, man, you peed the bed? So I gave him some good fatherly advice. I said, you need to quit drinking and start smoking weed. Because a dry mouth is way better than a wet mattress. You have to call housekeeping, get this straightened out. He's like, no problem. Housekeeping, could you send someone up to change the bed linens? My dad had an accident. Why would you lie? He's like, hey man, we both woke up wet. You say it was me, I say it was you. I should have kicked his ass, but I don't think I'm capable. He works out 5 times a week, plays rugby, and I got arthritis in my spine. But it's Father's Day. We can give it up for the fathers out there, man. Give it up. Tomorrow's Father's Day. I remember when my sons were in college and they took me out for Father's Day. We were enjoying a nice Father's Day meal. Couple comes in, they got a 5 or 6-year-old kid. They sit down at the table next to us. The kid just starts banging on the table, making a racket. The parents ignore it. Kid gets up from the table and starts running around the restaurant. The parents say nothing. One of my sons turns to me and goes, Dad, I want to thank you for not allowing us to behave like that. And when I have kids, I'm not going to let them behave like that either. I hope I can be as good a father to my kids as you were to me. I was touched. I thought I was going to get emotional, so I reached out and I gave him a little smack in the head. And I said, get your elbows off the damn table. And I stuck my foot out and I tripped that little bastard as he ran by. Because it takes a village. So I'm originally from New Orleans. I live in Milwaukee now, and I live downtown. There is a beautiful woman that lives in my building, like breathtaking. I mean, one of the most gorgeous women I've ever seen. And I'm going into the laundry room, and she's coming out, and like she took my breath away. I wasn't ready for it. I was startled by her beauty. So I go in, and I'm taking my clothes out of the dryer, and I happen to notice that she had dropped a pair of her panties on the floor when she was loading up the washing machine. No, I did not pick up her panties and sniff them. I picked up her panties and I put them in the washing machine. Then I went back to my apartment and I sniffed my fingers like a gentleman. I'll tell you, I have been essential personnel for a year and a half. Everyone's working from home. There were 8 of us in the building. 8. That's all that they had. And it's been the best year and a half of my career. Seriously. It was quiet. It was nice. The bathrooms were clean. The break rooms were empty. And then they're back. And they're making all kind of racket. And they're talking and talking. And they haven't shut up about personal things. I don't need to hear your personal lady business. They came back from lunch giggling. They'd all gotten waxed. Hey. I don't want to know that information. And then they're complaining. I'm cold. Turn down the air conditioner. I'm cold. Turn up the heat. You're cold because you got no hair on your vagina. God put that there for a reason. To keep you warm. That's why it's called a muff. your T-la-la. So I flew up here. And went through airport security. I always get nervous that I'm gonna do the wrong thing. So I took off my belt, took off my shoes, emptied out my pockets, did everything. Went through the x-ray machine. They pulled me aside. I'm like, why are you pulling me aside? I did everything right. They say, you're gonna have to come into the office and talk to a supervisor. I'm like, why? What? I'm gonna miss my flight. The supervisor comes in, he goes, when you went through the x-ray machine, we happen to notice that you have arthritis in your spine, and you might want to get that checked out. Thank you, guys. You guys have been great. Thank you.